at the 85th minute, 87th minute, the Super Eagles decided to say, no, this ball is not going to cross to the other half of the field. Meaning the attacking force was just superb. Ademola Lookman going at it. We have Boniface going at it. But I have a little challenge. Yes, I always have a little challenge with the Super Eagles because there were some errors that were made. And the Super Eagles were not even supposed to struggle, despite the fact that Libyans were clinical and they were superb with defending. There were a lot of chances, starting from the first half down to the 75th, 76th minute, before the goal came in the 80th plus minute. There were lots of chances, but a whole lot of work needs to be done. And from the midfield, I think Alex Iwobi needs to be playing for the Super Eagles the way he plays for Fulham. What do I mean by that? He plays defensive midfield for Fulham in the EPL. I think it's the same thing that needs to be applied, because whenever Victor Boniface makes a run, those passes that Alex Iwobi needs to put through, he rarely puts those passes through. So the moment Osney Guavo understood all of that, he had to make a substitution. Dele Bashiru came in, did not just come in for Alex Iwobi, he actually came in for when Samuel Chukwueze came in for Alex Iwobi, and then another different substitution was made where Dele Bashiru came in and then started giving those crucial passes. When all of those passes began to go through behind the defenders of Libya, it created a whole lot of confusion in the 18-yard box, where the Nigerians were able to capitalize, and then at the end of the day, we got that dire goal that we needed and we got the victory. Just in case you missed the match, this is the highlights, and I want you to enjoy as the whole thing played out. So just enjoy.
Qualifier for the African Cup of Nations of Libya. Right after the pre-match formalities, we bring your indulgence. And may the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace.
Yes, many thanks, and that is just how exciting it was. The Super Eagles winning the Libyans again, 1-0, and it was super exciting. Nigerians all over the world were super excited by that, and this is showing a sign that yes, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will get to qualify to Morocco 2025. Though the Libyans didn't really take the little bit of delay from Stanley Nwabali, but on the other hand, you know, their goalkeeper was seriously taking his own time to the extent where the referee had to give him a yellow card just because of the fact that he was delaying so much. So Nwabali did his own path, and then the Libyans didn't really take that so well. But moving away from football now, I'll be bringing you highlights from the early hours of today from the world of basketball. Yes, NBA preseason is up and running, where the Clippers played the Portland, and then they were actually the LA Clippers were victorious. I'll also be bringing you the highlights of those. But before we get into that, Austin Eguavoen was clinical, he was smart, and then he made crucial changes at important times. Like the timing was very, very great for those changes. And does he deserve the job to be the Super Eagles coach? A whole lot of persons have argued yes. And again, in looking at the angle of job security, you know, he has his own reservations given the fact that the benchmark is for you to like qualify to the World Cups. So if you don't qualify, there's a high chance that you're going to lose your job. Just like what played out between the Inos and then Erik ten Hag from last season, which says he has to beat Manchester City for him to be able to remain as the coach of Manchester United. He did that, and then he's still the coach of Manchester United. But a whole lot of things have been said. A lot of Manchester United fans and the Inos are actually having conversations. Should he continue given the results of Manchester United from this current EPL season? Some persons are saying give him time, he will regroup and all of that. But some are saying no. Erik ten Hag needs to leave. But looking at Austin Eguavoen now, from our results so far, you know, there are some coaches at some point who just want to settle for a draw, but he is a winning coach, and then he went all out and said, if I die, I die. I really need to win this thing. And then he did the substitutions that he needs to do, and at the end of the day, those risks and those drastic decisions that were taken from him actually gave us the result that we all wanted. So that's superb. That's a good job from Austin Eguavoen. And again, Nigerians around the world are happy. So let's move away from football and then bring you highlights, just in case you missed the game between LA Clippers and Portland. Let me just bring you the highlights. Sit back and enjoy.
Go with it to be back in the city.
Such a prideful city. They love all their sports, but the Sonics, they certainly have a place in everyone's heart, I think, in the NBA. Ball is up, game is on. The Blazers with the tap. They'll have to start the fourth quarter as well. Jeremy Grant to Chris Murray, his brother Keegan in Sacramento. Turnover. Jones off to the races again, this time able to lay it in. And he's got all three for the Clippers. Here's Grant, 9 to shoot for the Blazers. Contested shot, and it falls. Grant, a gifted scorer, something I don't think we knew early on in his career. Went to Detroit after playing in Denver and exploded on the offensive side. Murray in the corner for three. It has been a missing color for him in his rainbow, but able to finish at the iron. And the Blazers take the first lead here, 4-3.
On your opponent, and you tend to give up an offensive rebound, Trailblazers able to take advantage of it.
Harden for three. It's good. Henderson. Good defense by Zoo. Backpedals down to Ayton. Kamara for the three. It's good. 9's on the board here in the first quarter. Zoo swings it upside to Coffey. Twisting, losing the ball, recovers. Knocks it down. Amir Coffey signs his autograph on the game. Clippers out in front 11-9. Henderson drives inside. Struggled last year at the iron, but a graceful glide into the rim for Scoot Henderson. Delano Banton is in. He played well down the stretch for the Blazers. Started his career in Toronto. Grant, mid-range, pull-up, knocks it down. 9 to shoot. Harden for three. It's good. Second three for Harden. Clippers out in front, 20-17. swinging for three and knocks it in. Welcome to the NBA, young man. And of course, a 7-footer is going to hit a three on his first shot.
I've been in a lot of those practices, but I think that fueled his competitive nature, and that's why he was able to grow the 2 years he was there.
Bear able to lay it in. 6 to shoot. Bones straight on for three. Rebound tapped around. Goes to Batum off the window and in. He is so clever. That was a great little run there with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp back in those days. Walker to the rim, lays it in. A lot of hockey assists here for the Clippers in this first half. Again, it's the preseason, but it's a nice rough draft for the Clippers to try and follow when the season begins. Banton for three, retaliates. Unloads a deep three. Straight but strong rebound goes back to Miller. He just has a nose for the basketball. Highland alone for the three. Knocks that one in. We are tied at 29. Other little things that keep him on the floor if he's not handed the ball. 8 for three. It's good.
Athletic. He already has an NBA build to himself.
Another long pass. What a play by Highland. And the Clippers do it again. That's the third time here in the first half that Harden has found somebody on the fly pattern. Grant is now 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Harden, another three. Oh, it goes again. Harden now 3 for 5 from above the arc.
That's all right. And there's another pass by James Harden.
Oh, that's the 4th time we've seen it to a streaking Derrick Jones Jr.
The amount of talented people that have either come through and played for the Supersonics or are native basketball players for Seattle, they understand the importance of having that franchise back in the city.
Tough shot by Grant, able to fall. Henderson, the floater, it's good. Scoot Henderson with his second bucket. Pocket pass to Zoo, the floater. He's extended his range on that. We saw it last year. I think we're going to see it a lot this year as well.
That's a weapon that he'll be able to exploit and utilize.
Banton. Good run off the line by Jones. Banton recovers. Murray recovers over to Grant, who is playing very well in his first preseason game here tonight. And a high volume of threes, which I'm not upset about as long as it's the right people taking them. Harden has been one of those people taking them. That's a mid-range. James Harden continues to look good. He has a dozen. Harden creates the contact on Henderson and lobs it up. A little southpaw floater from the southpaw, James Harden. 5 to shoot for Banton. Ayton in the corner for three. He has doubled his output from a year ago here in this first preseason game with his second three.
Clippers, good rotation once again by the Clippers.
Jones Jr. elevates, dumps it into Kai Jones, who also elevates. He said he missed a couple. Porter Jr. one-on-one with Henderson. Oh, gathers it up high and lays it in. What a strong play there by Porter Jr.
Defense that time by Porter Jr.
Out. Jones able to lay it in, tapped from behind, counted and a foul. Hair was behind the defense. Blazers can't find it. Henderson turns the corner. Wow. Henderson. And he knocks down a three. Scoot Henderson with his first triple tonight puts the Blazers out in front by 2 midway through the thirds. Does well to get off this shot over the very imposing figure of Kai Jones. Coffee hangs. Oh, and hits. And when you're in Seattle, Jim, you know that coffee is still key.
Finally came to fruition. Okay, good.
Coffee on the refill. It's Brown for the flush.
2 in a row. We are rolling right now. I can't wait till Monday so I can give it the taste test. You know I'm a retro connoisseur.
Cam Christie comes away with the deflection, takes it to the house, and throws it down 71-67.
Yeah, they got a huge baker.
Reith able to lay it in. Again, we were told. Misses in the corner, and Banton comes away with the loose ball. Drives in on Bones, who gives a minimal effort.
He was wide open right there. I think he thought about it a little bit. Lincoln not able to get it, but the second chance, being 7-3 helps. He didn't have a lot to get the rebound and put it back in.
Years ago, played very well in Charlotte, albeit for a team that only won 20-ish games. He averaged about 18 points a game, really shot lights out, had a streak going for a while where he just couldn't. Highland Back to Williams. Oh, seductive ball fake. Back to Highland. Catch and shoot three for himself, but he knocks it in. His third three. Nice pass inside to Walker. Better defense by Kai Jones. Here comes Bones. Highland dashing down the center of the floor to the rim. No. Nice finish inside by Williams.
You follow it up. Williams, you don't take for granted that Highland.
5 blocks for Kai Jones. Nice lob inside.
You can't give that up. That ball has to go back out towards half court. I got stories. Long year. I got plenty of them.
Highland misses. Kamara out and running on Highland and lays it in. It doesn't for Kamani Kamara. A whistle and a timeout. 7 minutes to play here in the fourth.
For basketball to get into a dome. I mean, he is ready to go. I think he wants to just drive on down to Los Angeles, get in there tonight for that Monday night game, albeit preseason.
Now in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Now, if they had gave up on Chauncey after 4 or 5 years, he wouldn't have been there, and Detroit wouldn't have that title.
Pretends to shoot a very deep three. Now waits for the screen from Kai Jones. Lobs it back to the big boy up high and shoves it down. It is 90-84. Clippers out in front. It will go a million miles with the community, not just here locally in Seattle, but in the NBA. Everyone would celebrate it.
It would, because you have local ownership.
In the plaza, just outside into a dome. It is going to be amazing as Kai Jones flushes it in again. He's got 6, 5, and 5.
And really have fans be a part. Nice pass right there to Cleveland. Part of your organization, home and away, even when you're not able to attend. And see what Kai Jones can do.
Williams in the corner for three is heartless. He knocks down the tray.
That complicates it a lot more too. So the spots are not there, but these young men can play hard because, again, you never know warming on the court.
Miller now with 13. He played well in the first half, and I highlight that because Ty Lue said he wanted him to go up against potential starters for another team in chance here. Good ball movement. Banton for three. It's good. It's a one-point game with 25 seconds to play.
Just how, that kind of infectious rookie energy, it's almost like the veterans can plug into that. And whether it's the game or even, you get the game 45 and there. I think the biggest thing, as Monte Morris talked about and Tyus Jones as well, the fearlessness that Dunn has showed is KD slips inside with the mid-range.
He's playing like he's been.
But he laughed after the game the other night as Harris with the ball fake, able to get in for the little leaner in the lane. Voice and presence in that Pistons locker room for a new coach, J.B. Bickerstaff. Feeling a drive and kick, swiped away by Harris. And a lead to an easy run to the rim. And Plumlee hustling back, knocks it free. Jones on a crossover, finds Beal behind the stripe, lets it fly.
It's all just set up with Tyus Jones.
Games 13 total in the limited minutes as Durant stepped out, nearly had the steal. Back to Harris, who guns the triple. This one will no doubt be a little bit different. Plumlee on the roll, collision inside, muscles it up and in.
As coaches always say, you have that thought, shoot it.
Drive inside, sets up an and one opportunity for Hardaway Jr. Suns team that went to the NBA Finals. Durant off the elbow with Hardaway Jr. in his face. Not just 3 points, but did have a game-high 8 assists to that one. Harris turns the corner, runs a pass up top to Duran.
He might lead the league in dunk.
He just gravitated here, and essentially why he played himself to the bench is Durant with turnover and Cunningham with a flush.
In one of the finals games we got hot, I think that was a closeout game.
Jones on the straightaway three. But this team was not bashful about 46 of them. They knocked down 16. Good for 35%. Connection there for Harris. You said it, Harris, with something to prove here on a number of levels as Beal splashed down with a wide open look.
I continue to remind people all the time, this guy led the league in scoring.
Right.
Years, people. You don't do that by accident.
No. And that was on a bad team. As Cunningham able to get to the baseline. And as you said, that is a good thing when it comes to Bradley Beal. Oso Ighodaro out there, along with Beal on a baseline turnaround. So Cunningham still, in many ways, finding his NBA game as KD gets to the baseline.
I mean, I saw that in watching him on other teams. I just think his unselfishness. He's a point guard at heart. Like he
Pocket pass stolen away by Hardaway Jr. and then gives it right back to Jones. Steps into the three.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
He turned it over. He took it right back. So do you get that scratched off as a turnover?
He is proven to be a strappy young rookie coming out of the G League, just 19 years of age. Malik Beasley coming off a big three-point final 7 seconds. Beal on the crossover. Step back contested jumper. Bucket getter. He's got a dozen. Trying to rip it away from Stewart, but able to get both hands on it. Here comes Holland. Explodes down the lane. Gets inside with a left-hand finish. And attitude. It's a three-point corner look there. Misfires badly. Ivy on the offensive putback. Backdoor cut from Morris. Great delivery from up top by Plumlee. Suns poking away, get the steal. Transition up ahead. Beal explodes down the lane. Beautiful finish.
I like what Bradley did.
Shot 38%, a career high from beyond the arc last season after shooting 33% with just 300 attempts over the previous 3 years. Plumlee inside, gets it down.
And I think that's the key for our team. I don't mind threes, but we got 3 mid-range assassins too. They have to know when to go to that as well.
Montecchio able to sneak that one up and in.
But the one thing you're going to get out of them is they're going to put effort. And with Bickerstaff on the sideline now this year,
you'll have no choice.
Yeah, you have no choice. And so
Frank Kaminsky out there for Phoenix. Duren with the roll, hammers it home. Ighodaro able to set the big screen. Jones connects on the triple.
Just didn't throw it high enough.
With a strip, Cunningham, quick pass, Hardaway Jr. Ivy flies down the floor, hammers it home. Finds Harris, sidestep jumper, gets the bounce and the foul. Beal, sidestep jumper, Stewart in his face, doesn't matter. Only that big body. KD with the one-legged runner that spins out on him. Quickly advancing down the floor is Ivy, who punches it down. Very good genes for Jaden Ivey. KD. Or punches thrown, I should say. It really wasn't a fight as Cunningham gets inside for the floater. Now keep in mind, this is still a Detroit team as KD gets a little one-legged runner to go down. This is a Detroit team. Their talented young star, Asar Thompson, who is battling back from blood clots that sidelined him late last season as Ivy connects. Plumlee, Durant behind the strike. Downloads the triple.
Hopefully that.
Ivy, sidestep three. Got it.
He's really improved his jump shot, and I noticed that the other night.
Yeah, shooting with a very high degree of confidence. Shot 33% last season. KD matches. 6.3 assists for Morris. And the drive inside by Reed. Gathered in by Morris. Advanced pass up ahead to O'Neal. Drops it off the bowl. For a little bowl boom.
And a recovery, and it's probably going to lead to something good when you get that kind of hustle.
Montecchio on the drive, gets the reverse.
Happens every time, right?
All of those little learning and teaching moments as Beasley connects to the face of Bull. Now Montecchio gets a shooting pocket. Scramble for the loose ball. Ivy finds a Christmas gift. Always an offensive-minded references. Cunningham leans inside. We'll get the and one. He's got a double-double. Dunn fighting on the offensive glass. Can't quite get there. Beasley up ahead. Bull nearly had a steal. Stewart with the size advantage inside on Morris. Listen to that one. Write that one down. Cunningham playing the two-man game with Stewart. Gets the bounce.
I mean, he's not going to be the guy to guard Giannis like he had to.
Bridges, the undrafted rookie out of Baylor, has had the fewest minutes thus far among the Suns players in the first couple of games. Run out opportunity here for Holland. Jenkins fires from three and able to connect. Gillespie into the passing lane, gets the steal.
Decided to celebrate. That's for Young. Maybe the last game, they tend to rest guys, don't they? I mean, over the pass, right?
Wood takes the feed, gets to the rim. You know, and with the gap of 6 days between that last game, last preseason game on the 17th, your opener on the 23rd. I mean, look, it would not surprise me as Holland. Yeah, that was the one thing that Bud has mentioned a couple times as Gillespie drops it off inside to Diakite, who hammers it home. Wood transition three pull up, long rebound back to Bull. Drops it off to Diakite. He should have shot it.
Right.
Gillespie will shoot it off the screen, connects on the three. Another Valley Products. Cesar Chavez High School. There you go.
Yeah, I just spoke that into. I mean, I'd get to close out.
Because you haven't talked enough today.
I'd get to close out.
After a 4-hour radio show.
Yes, that's it from the world of football and basketball. It was amazing. We see, though the preseason has started, but we are just seeing amazing things happening in the world of basketball in the NBA, where LA Clippers obviously starting off with a very good front, beating the Trail Blazers, and Detroit beating on the Phoenix Suns with having KD on board, David Booker and the rest of them, and Bale even. So it was just a shocker for us to see all of that. But this is what happens when the NBA is on. It's just amazing what these guys are doing. And looking at the season, it shows that teams already before the season kicks in properly are having wins away from home, winning wins on the road. It shows how intense and how competitive this season is going to be. Now, who is KD going to get a ring with the Phoenix Suns this summer? I really don't know, but I'm hoping that the Golden State Warriors get another ring. That's talking about Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and every other person playing in the Golden State Warriors. I'm hoping, as you all know, I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. I'm hoping that we get our 5th chip this season. Talking about rookies, now we are seeing the amount of work the rookies, that's those getting into the NBA for the very first time. We are seeing the amount of work they are putting in, talking about Bronny James and playing with his father, LeBron James, on the same team in the Lakers. I think is going to be amazing. Having Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Modric on the same team for the Dallas, they are also going to be amazing. Given the fact that they got to the finals of the NBA season against the Boston Celtics, and then they lost in the Game 7 series. I hope that with this current input or with this current addition to the team of Klay Thompson, I think they are going to do extremely well, given the fact that they have someone who can finish inside and then as well as finishing outside. That's someone shooting out from the 3-point line. So that's how much time will permit us to bring to you on today's edition of Talk Sports. My name is Samuel Odi. I'll see you again as we extract other angles of sports. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again. Bye for now.